Hello fellow crafters. Today I'm going to show you a Christmas angel ornament that I made using Pro 31's Designs products. Here are all the links to Pro 31 Design products. She used to be Twins' moms, and here's her link to her Etsy, her YouTube, and her Facebook, and I will put all these links below for you. Let me show you the items I used. She has this really beautiful rosette trim, and it comes in different colors, and this is the white, and it has a wired edge on the edge, and it's really nice for you can even make bows with it, flowers, butterflies. I've made butterflies before with it. I just love it. And the nice thing about it is you can color it, especially when you get the white, the Lindy Stamp Gang or the Tattered Angels sprays you can use on it. So you can create whatever color you want. Another item that I use is this really beautiful trim with these little tiny flowers on here. She has them in a small, medium, and a large. These are the small ones. Isn't that pretty? And it's a cream color. And then this beautiful trim here. It's like doubled on both sides with the edging and then the centering. And the piece that I use actually don't have any left. I used it all up. Well, here's one piece right here. And this is the gold. Isn't that pretty? And these are some of the colors that she has. She does have other colors. I have a gold, a red, and a cream. And let me show you the angel. What I used to create this angel was the Tim Holtz sewing die template, and then a music embossing folder, and then also there's a wings die, and I cut the dress form and the wings out with chipboard. The wings, I did that technique where I painted and then put a color. I tried to do the crackle again. If you've seen any of my videos, I've showed this technique on one of my blog hops or YouTube hop. And what you do is you paint your background color, and then I put my crackle on it, and then I put the gold over the top of that, and it didn't crackle enough for me. So what I did was I went over it with the Ranger's Distress Rock Candy crackle, and it gives this really nice crackle effect on here. Let's see if I can give you a close-up look at that. So that's how I did the wings and then the dress form as well. Now the skirt, what I did with the skirt is I took, not very much of the trim. I usually do about 4 rosettes, so there's about 4 right here, and then I cut this off and I pull out the wires and I trim off the edges, and on this one I just went over it with the Ranger's dabber. Let me find one here. They have these acrylic paint dabbers. This is the silver, but I used the gold on this one, and just brushed it over it to kind of give it a little color, and then I ran a running stitch across the top here and gathered it, and then just tied it off, glued it down on here, and then here's where this trim came into play. I wrapped it around here, her little waist there, and then also put it down here on the edge. But before I added the trim, I added this really pretty flower by using, I got some wired cream colored ribbon. I have this really pretty butterfly. This is a Recollections butterfly. And then I used one of Pro 31 Designs cameos. Well, it's kind of like a button, and I cut the shank off of it and glued it down on there. And then I think this is a Wild Orchid craft flower, and these are her flowers that she has, the little brown ones on each side. And then I had this doubled up trim here, and I glued that along the edge, and also added some tulle just to give it a little bit fluff, and glued, gathered it and glued it underneath. And then that's when I added this. So I didn't use a whole lot right here, because over here on the edge you can't see it, so I didn't have to add any there. But here's the back. All I did was put some tulle over the back to give it a finished look, so that when it's hanging on the tree, if it does turn, at least you're not looking at a bare back. And then I added a little hanger here with just using this really pretty gold lame trim that I have in my stash. This is my Christmas angel ornament that I made to go on my tree. Isn't she pretty? To me, she looks very vintagey. I love it. Also, real quick, I want to go ahead and share with you. I've shown you this before. This ornament that I made, and I made another one. And what I did was I used I used this really pretty spray that she has in her store, and I cut off the leaves, and I put the leaves down here. And these are Wild Orchid Craft, I think cherry blossoms, and I just edged them with the gold dabber. And then on the corners here, it's really pretty ceramic flowers. Move this here. These real pretty ceramic flowers. Well, I don't know if they're ceramic. They're hard. And I use those on each end here. And then, I just use the stickles around the edges, and then some bling up here. And in this little frame here, this is actually a Recollection or a K & Company resin frame sticker that I picked up. And of course the image was off the internet. And then that's why I ran out of this trim, because I used it going around this frame. Isn't that pretty? And then also used this really pretty glass flower. I tell you what, I love these flowers. I am going to have to get me some more. I really do like these flowers. And then I used the trim. I used some of this trim here going around just to frame this out. And then of course a couple more of the little real pretty small flowers, the brown flowers that she has. Now the brown flowers that I have from Design 31's store, Pro 31 Designs, is very versatile, because I'm able to color them over with a little gold, and it gives it a really nice vintage look. But that's my another one of my ornaments that I made. I just wanted to share that with you. I've already shown you one that I made before, but I had so much fun making it, and I just love the way it came out, so I made another one. And I love this one. Well, I love them both, but this one's really pretty too. But these are two of my ornaments for my tree. I just wanted to share with y'all. I guess I sound like a Texan, don't I? Okay, ladies, you have a wonderful holiday, and thanks for watching and following through all the way to the end. Bye now.